Poor.
Boys are back, and you know they can never be whacked. The
Poor.
boys are back. Do you like it?
Poor.
Hey, welcome to a new episode of Poorboys. I'm your host, Derek. Today I'll be making a chicken salad, a kind of Tex-Mex style chicken salad for you. It's super healthy and really cheap, and I really love it. It's probably one of my favorite lunches to do, and when you make the chicken, it'll last for a couple days, so you can have chicken salad or you can make chicken quesadillas, and I'll show you how to do all those things, but right now I'm just going to show you the chicken salad. So what I've got in the sink is I've got a chicken breast thawing out, just regular frozen chicken breast thawing out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that out here, and then I'm going to fill up this saucepan with some hot water. I'll fill it up about halfway, just so it covers this chicken breast here. Super easy. Like I said, really simple to do. Put the chicken breast in here, put it on the stove top. And then I'm going to turn on the heat here. I'm going to just turn it to about medium-high, so pretty close to high here. I'm going to quick wash my hands here. Obviously, because you just touched that chicken, you want to wash your hands. Alright, and then I've got some of the Mexican spice that I made in Poorboys episode 2. If you're not sure what that is, I'll put it up on the screen right now. So there's the recipe for the Poorboys, the spice that I made. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put about a tablespoon and a half of this spice rub, or this spice, inside this pot or saucepan. And then I'm just going to stir it around and get it all incorporated. I know that sounds like a lot for just one chicken breast, and of course you can make more than one, but I'm just eating for myself today, so I'm just going to make one, and I'll only use up about half the chicken breast for the salad itself. So while that's going to take about 20 minutes. So all you got to do is let it simmer up. Eventually, well, it can take longer than 20 minutes. You could actually do it all day in like a crock pot with several, and you could put salsa in there rather than just spices, or you could put spices and jalapenos and serrano peppers or whatever chilies you like. But I'm just doing it easy. I'm just putting in regular dry spice, cheap way to do it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that finish up, and what it's going to do is it's going to simmer, and then it's going to start to break apart. And if you want to make that process a little quicker, what you can do is put a wooden spoon in there and just slowly break apart the chicken to where it's in chunks that you want. And then once it's in chunks, you're kind of boiling out all the water, because you want to get all that water out and kind of concentrate all those flavors on the chicken. And once you get most of the water out, not all, just a little bit of the water, the spiced water on the bottom, then you want to take it out. And I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. Alright, so here's what it looks like after about 25 minutes into the process. And you can see it's kind of breaking up there. I will say I probably did put in a little bit too much spice. That half tablespoon is probably a bit much. So just a teaspoon on the spices, but should be good in about 10 more minutes. I'm going to start breaking it up, and just to show you how I break it up, you just kind of grab, I got a wooden spatula here, and just kind of push it and break it apart. It's really simple. So, and that's going to speed up the process. So I'm going to start doing that, and then I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes later, and my chicken's already done. I still got a little bit of water left, but that's okay. I'm going to take the chicken out, and then I'm going to kind of break it up a little bit more with a fork, just so I get a little bit smaller pieces. Better for my salad. Now, another thing that I didn't mention is that this is how you would make the chicken if you weren't going to grill or didn't have a grill, or during the winter, say you obviously don't want to go outside and grill. You could do it this way. I already showed you how to make some Mexican spice rubbed chicken in Poorboys episode 2. So I would highly recommend using grilled chicken with the salad, make it make it really special. But for right now, this is how I'm doing it, just to show you the different ways that you can cook up the chicken. So I'm going to pull this out and then break it up a little bit more, and I'll show you that. Alright, so I've pulled out the chicken, and as you can see, I've got a little bit of water left right here. What you can use this for is if you wanted to make Spanish rice, you could use that. If you're going to do that, what I would recommend is adding in a serrano pepper into the water, and then you can definitely make some Spanish rice. So yeah, like I said, I'm just breaking up this chicken a little more, and it's already been, you know, plenty spiced. If you want to get more spice, if you want to spice it up even more or get it even more spiced, what you can do is you can boil it down, boil it all the way down, so you get, obviously, cook out all the water, and like I said, that'll concentrate the flavors. But right now, I think I'm just fine with the way it is, so I'm just breaking this up right now. And I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll get it, you know, whatever sizes or chunks you prefer. Just kind of break it up, and then we'll start assembling my salad. So I will see you in a bit. Alright, so I broke up all that chicken out here, and I had a taste, and it was pretty bland because obviously those spices haven't been concentrated. So basically what I did is I put in a little bit too much water, so it's a little bit heavy on the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil off that water. And as I said before, concentrate those flavors, and then I'll be back and I'll be ready to assemble my salad. Okay, so here I just cut up the red onion, and that's probably one of the only things that I like to add to this salad. If I had tomatoes, I'd add that as well, but this is all I've got. So I just cut that up with my shitty serrated knife because I don't, my one's dirty and I didn't feel like washing it. And this chicken is boiling down nicely, so I'm just going to wait for that, and then we'll get to making this salad. So right now we've got red onion, we've got the chicken, we've got the salad in there, and I'll bring a couple more ingredients together and you'll see the end product, so stay tuned. Alright, so my chicken's finally done. I'll let you see a shot of the finished product there. And what I want to do is I want to grab my salad, so grab out salad, I'll grab out some cheese and some salsa. And I've already got my onion out here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the salad together, and it's, you know, really basic how to put the salad together. It's just like any other salad, so it's nothing special. I like bag salads because it's convenient. It is, this price is just about the same as any other salad. So I mean, obviously if you check out your local supermarket and see if it's a lot cheaper to buy just a head of lettuce, then, you know, of course do that. But I just buy the bag salad. So I threw my salad in there, and I've got my onion in there. And I'm not really going to mix it up too much. And then I like to throw on my chicken. Now you can put on however much chicken you want. What's important to do is do not boil off all the water from your chicken. If you do, then when you store whatever chicken that you don't use, it's going to dry out. You want a little bit of moisture in there. If you do boil it all off, just put a little bit of water in there when you put it in for storage. So I've got my hot chicken in there. What I'm going to do is put in a little bit of cheese because I think it adds a lot to the salad. So I just got some Marble Jack cheese, and I got this on sale. This whole package is about, I think it was about $2.50 or something, which is pretty good for cheese. And if you can buy large quantities and then freeze and then pull out whatever you need, that works best as well. And then to top it all off, this is the same exact salsa from Poorboys episode 2. I've still kept pretty much the basic recipe. This one has jalapenos and serranos in it. That's basically the only difference. So I'm just going to put on a little bit of salsa here, and then I'm ready to go eat. Now the best thing about this salsa is that it is super healthy. It's very, very healthy. We're using chicken breast, which is barely any fat, and salsa, which has no oil in it, and then the only thing that really has oil and fat is that cheese, and we didn't even put that much on. So it's a really good, really tasty, and really healthy meal, and that's one of the reasons why I really, really like to eat this one. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to show you the finished product here, and if you have any questions, concerns, comments, complaints, anything at all, email me at derek@poorboys.tv, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Poor Boys. It's been really short, but I hope it's informative to you, and like I said, hit up the forums at poorboys.tv/forums, and I hope to hear from you guys, so take it easy, and good eats. Good eats. That's an Alton Brown show. I can't say that. That's on Food Network. Poor eats. Oh, well.